Are we alive?
Yes.
Very much alive. Because this is what we celebrate. We celebrate life. I remember a story. I do not know if you have heard this already, but as of this time, you have no choice but to listen once again. Because I will tell you this particular story, which I have heard long time ago. And this is about friendship, at the same time, respect of their individual beliefs. These friends, 3 of them, their friendship is unique because one is an atheist who does not believe in God. The other one is a Buddhist. And the other one is, of course, a Catholic. So this friendship is unique in that particular aspect because they are different from each other. Although they have these differences in their conviction, especially the religious conviction, they have deepened their faith all throughout the years of their being together. And so one day, they decided to go for a vacation and to have time to converse, to share life together. They decided to take this cruise, and one day, one sunny day, they were on the top, the deck of that cruise ship. And suddenly, they have heard the announcement from the captain of the ship. Somebody fell into the ocean. And then, when they look at that particular person, the person was trying to stay afloat so that the person will not drown. And the atheist said to his friends, "You know what? Do not expect me to save that. Why? Because I do not believe in God. I do not believe in resurrection. If I will save that person and if I will die, I just shorten my life. I want to stay as long as it is permitted to stay in this world. And so do not expect me. I do not believe in resurrection." And of course, the Buddhist said to himself, "You know what? Even if I lie, but my present life now is not that good. I am also doing things which are unthinkable of a Buddhist believer. And so if I will die saving that person, in the next life, most probably I will become a rat." They believe in reincarnation, right? And so your next life depends on your present life. If you are doing well, then you will be promoted, the higher form of life. But if you are not doing well at this present time, then in the next life, you will be devoted to a kind of a lesser, a kind of an inferior living being. And so he said, "Do not expect me because I am afraid to become a rat in the reincarnation." And the Catholic, looking at the person who was trying to save himself from drowning, jumped from the ship, directly jumped without saying a word. And the two were amazed and even proud of their friend because their friend would like to save the person. And providentially, the person was saved because of their friend. And so when the friend came to the boat, they were taken from the sea. And then these two friends congratulated their friend. "We are proud of you because you saved this person." And the atheist said, "I know you saved this person because you believe in the resurrection." And the other one said, "Yes, I do believe also that you did that because you believe in life after death." And their friend, who was still in a form of a kind of the adrenaline rush, telling his friends, "You know what? I did not say a word, but just save this person. Because if this person dies, he owed a lot. He cannot pay me anymore. May utang ito. Kung hindi ko i-save, wala na. Hindi na makakabayad. That is why I saved this person." Brothers and sisters, you know what? We are people of resurrection. Amen?
Amen.
And I do believe that our coming here is not just because of something personal, but it is something that we believe that God has gifted us with this particular life. That we want to affirm that we are truly alive. Amen. Remind the penitents. English, Tamil, and the other Indian language. And then there was this penitent who came in and started his confession. She said to me, speaking in her dialect, in her language, I said, only English. You speak English? A little, but I am confident in speaking in my language. And then I said, go on. And then she told me many things. And then since I did not understand a thing, so I also gave her my counsel in Cebuano. We did not understand each other. But you know what? I understood the feeling. Why? Because I also experienced that. She was waiting for that absolution. And then when I had given the absolution, she was so happy. Because she believed that what she was hoping for was granted to her. And after that confession, I met one priest who is the in charge of the African community. And he told me, you know what? I do not like that anybody, any person would confess to me in a language that I cannot understand. He was even he was mad one time to a person who confessed, speaking in their own language. And then I said, I did the contrary. I let them speak in their own language, hoping that God understood what this person is talking about, and hoping that with that absolution, the person is also convinced that he or she receives the forgiveness. We are men and women of hope. I hope that we can give hope and light to others. Can we do that? Is your presence giving hope to others? Or the moment that they see you, they would say to themselves, it's hopeless. It's you again. How come? Wala na bang iba? Pwede bang iba naman? Of course, that should not be. That is very un-Christian. People of hope will embrace not only the joyful experiences in life, but hopeful people will embrace even the sufferings. People who are happy, just like Filipinos, there are only few cases of suicide. I do not know with the Japanese. Many cases. For what reason? Because if they fail, they feel hopeless. Unlike us, if we fail, then we believe that there is another chance. Amen? Amen. As long as we are alive, there is hope. And so, brothers and sisters, today, on this very day, we affirm our hope. That's the first point. The second point, lubos-lubosin ko na to. The second point is that I am touched by your tradition of bringing eggs. Last night I was told, bukas, Father, magdala ka ng itlog. And then I said, I have already 2. Meron na akong dala ko kahit saan pupunta. You know what? This is not from the Roman Catholic. This is coming from the Orthodox. I do not know if you know this. Alam niyo ba to? No. You know this? No. Gusto niyo malaman?
Yes.
Okay, so this is it. It is coming from the tradition of the Orthodox. They are also Catholics. Eastern and other rite. Okay? Some of these are in communion with the Roman. We are the Western Church, Catholic Church. And they have this particular tradition in order to celebrate Easter more meaningfully. They will bring eggs and they bless these eggs. And towards the end of the Mass, it is distributed, symbolizing that every person receives a particular special blessing, gift. Okay? So what is the significance? Okay? Towards the end, each one is given egg, as you do, right? Binibigyan isa-isa ng itlog. Kahit yung iba, may itlog na. Binibigyan ng itlog. And then, there is a kind of signal, a person who will give the signal, and then they crack the egg. The first one to crack that, his or her egg, would shout, "The Lord is risen." And the rest would say, "The Lord is truly risen." That's how they celebrate it. They make it. For us, we don't have that. But that is more meaningful, more symbolic. And what's the symbol? The egg symbolizes the tomb. Libingan. It is closed, right? Diba? And when you crack that egg, it means resurrection. There is an opening. Tama, mali?
Tama.
And it is also a symbol of there is life that comes out from that. Bagong buhay. Di ba? Pag itlog, i-crack mo yung egg or natural na process ng egg is that if it is hatch, pag magbiak na yan, mag-crack na yan, there is a chick coming out, and that is new life. Potential chicken joy is coming. Potential chicken joy. There is another chance. Amen?
Amen.
As long as we are alive, there is hope. And so, brothers and sisters, today, on this very day, we affirm our hope. That's the first point. The second point, lubos-lubosin ko na to. The second point is that I am touched by your tradition of bringing eggs. Last night I was told, bukas, Father, magdala ka ng itlog. And then I said, I have already two. Meron na akong dala ko kahit saan pupunta. You know what? This is not from the Roman Catholic. This is coming from the Orthodox. I do not know if you know this. Alam niyo ba to?
No.
You know this?
No.
Gusto niyo malaman?
Yes.
Okay, so this is it. It is coming from the tradition of the Orthodox. They are also Catholics. Eastern and other rite. Okay? Some of these are in communion with the Roman. We are the Western Church, Catholic Church. And they have this particular tradition in order to celebrate Easter more meaningfully. They will bring eggs and they bless these eggs. And towards the end of the Mass, it is distributed, symbolizing that every person receives a particular special blessing, gift. Okay? So what is the significance? Okay? Towards the end, each one is given egg, as you do, right? Binibigyan isa-isa ng itlog. Kahit yung iba, may itlog na. Binibigyan ng itlog. And then, there is a kind of signal, a person who will give the signal, and then they crack the egg. The first one to crack that, his or her egg, would shout, "The Lord is risen." And the rest would say, "The Lord is truly risen." That's how they celebrate it. They make it. For us, we don't have that. But that is more meaningful, more symbolic. And what's the symbol? The egg symbolizes the tomb. Libingan. It is closed, right? Diba? And when you crack that egg, it means resurrection. There is an opening. Tama, mali?
Tama.
And it is also a symbol of there is life that comes out from that. Bagong buhay. Di ba? Pag itlog, i-crack mo yung egg or natural na process ng egg is that if it is hatch, pag magbiak na yan, mag-crack na yan, there is a chick coming out, and that is new life. Potential chicken joy is coming. Potential chicken joy, kaya kita kids sa Magno. Okay, parang batas. There is a new life. That is why this is very symbolic of our celebration of Easter. Why? Because we are not just people of hope, of resurrection, but we are people of new life. Bagong buhay. If you notice, every year, the date of the Easter Sunday is changed. And I do not know if you know this. Alam nyo ba bakit? Kasi yung kalendar ng simbahan, liturgical calendar, is based on not on the solar calendar, but on the lunar calendar. Kaya movable yung Easter Sunday. And Easter Sunday, today, is the first Sunday. Easter Sunday is always springtime. Bakit? Because spring is beginning of life. Diba? Pag winter, patay lahat yan, maliban na lang sa mga pines. But mostly, most of the plants are dead. But during springtime, sisibol yan. There is new life. Kaya, yung ating Easter is always on springtime. Pag sa Pilipinas, hindi mo alam yan, hindi mo ma-appreciate. Kasi walang spring. Meron mang spring, andun sa ating notebooks. But season, wala. Diba? Nasa notebook lang yung spring. Springtime, we don't have in the Philippines. In Vietnam, you don't have spring. Right? No spring? Springtime? You have? No? No? Meron? Oh, buti pa kayo, meron. Kami wala. We don't have that in the Philippines. It's good to know because here, the more you can appreciate our celebration of Easter. Because this is a beginning of new life. And the challenge is that, as we hope that we can be with God forever, every day, especially this particular Sunday, we are called to renew our commitments to the Lord. Kaya nga, meron tayong renewal o baptismal promises because we want to change our lives. Yung Biyernes Santo, sana patay na lahat. Yung ating pagka-makasalanan. Our being sinful is already crucified with Christ. That when He rose from the dead, we also rose with Him. And we are new persons. Hindi man kayang baguhin ng Diyos ang ating pagmumukha. At least merong mabago sa atin. I remember my classmate in college, in the seminary, he was asked, what do you prefer? A person, a good-looking woman, and then the attitude is not good? Or a woman who is attractive, or the woman who is not attractive but has a good attitude? Or a woman who is not attractive but with a remarkable attitude, remarkable character? At sabi ng aking classmate, pipiliin ko, I will choose that beautiful and attractive woman na hindi maganda ang ugali. Sapagkat yung ugali mababago, yung mukha hindi. Hindi man kayang baguhin ng Diyos, God gonna change our appearance. Maliban na lang kung pupunta ka ng Thailand, ipabago mo yung mukha mo. Pupunta ka kay Bello. But you know what? That is your beauty. Tanggapin mo yung beauty mo yan. Diba? That is something unique. Nag-iisa lang yan sa mundo. Endangered na yan. Kaya pag-ingatan mo, wala nang ibang ganyan sa mundo. That is something unique. If God gonna change and will not change our appearance, I hope that this Easter, there is something that is renewed and changed. To renew our life. Na kung meron
Allah bonus. Punta po kayo sa construction ng gabi. May misa po dito. Una po party, sa mga party para kay Father Rene. Kasi susunod na araw, Martes, aalis na po siya. Habang po sa Sabina.
Nangga.
Nanay transfer
Nangga.
sa sunod.